Are you sure? All right, thanks, Mac.
What? What is it? What's wrong?
Mac just told me some details of the murder that haven't been released to the press yet.
And what did he say?
Whoever killed Devlin copied the murder right out of my book.
He was stabbed?
With a fountain pen. Right through the heart.
If you think that Julie is a suspect, you are way off base.
The sooner we can eliminate her, the better. I'm sorry to add to your troubles.
It's all right. I want you to find whoever did this.
Do you have any ideas?
Speak to Eve Lambert. She seems to have the inside information on all my father's dirty secrets.
Why did I find your bracelet next to Devlin's dead body?
I have no idea. I was nowhere near that lab.
You had a fight with him. How did that start?
Devlin dragged me into an empty patient room. I told him that I was going to win the suit. And he told me I'd never work again. Same old story, over and over. He was just blowing smoke as usual.
He punched you. Why didn't you call the police?
Because I hit him first. I didn't want him pressing assault charges.
So you had this fight in a patient's room.
Right.
Why was your bracelet next to his dead body in the lab?
I don't have an explanation. It doesn't make any sense.
No idea whatsoever, huh?
Well, okay. Maybe when we had the fight, my bracelet fell off and Devlin picked it up, intending to give it back to me, or his next girlfriend, God knows what, but you've got to believe me when I tell you I was nowhere near that lab. Scotty, I would never lie to you.
I'm not calling you a liar. I just feel maybe you're holding something back.
Well, you were furious when you found out that Bennett hit me. And you went tearing off to confront him. Did you find him?
I found him, but he was dead.
So I have to take your word at that. Just like you have to take mine when I tell you that he was alive when I left him.
Okay. Point. Listen, come on. Let's not get all stressed out here.
I'm not.
Yes. You are. It was a tough day.
I haven't cared about that man in a long time.
But you did. You did. Sometimes that stuff doesn't go away.
Yeah, it did go away. And the truth is, all I feel is relieved. But I didn't kill him. You gotta believe me.
I do.
See my room.
Yes.
Just makes me sick to think that there's a murderer out there getting ideas about how to kill from my book.
Not your fault that this murder person, he or she, lacks originality. Come on, Doc. You could have gotten the idea from, you know, a magazine or a movie. Dead is truly dead, and it doesn't matter how it happened.
Tell that to the Port Charles Police Department.
Oh, they can't possibly blame you for this.
I just don't like the coincidence, Lucy.
Oh, no, you don't. There you go again. You're getting all tense right there, and I've given myself carpal tunnel syndrome over this. Stop.
I'm starting to feel like I'll never relax again.
Okay, that's it. It's very, very lucky for you that I am used to demanding and getting your full attention.
Well, you've got it now. I'll get rid of him. Hello? Yes, this is he. Oh, you'd like a quote? Sure, I'll give you a quote. My book is fiction. Got it? Goodbye.
I bet that was a reporter.
Sharks are circling.
So, what happened to the police?
That jerk Garcia thinks that Julie killed her father.
That's nuts.
He's only doing his job.
But why would he even suspect you?
Maybe he heard I had a big fight with my father before.
It's okay.
No, it's not. I told him to rot in hell. Those were the last words I ever said to him.
You had every right to be angry with him.
Did I miss something here?
I found out my father had an affair with my brother's girlfriend. My brother killed himself 2 days after he found out.
Must have been furious.
Furious doesn't even begin to cover it. I ripped into him like I never have before. Oh, but I didn't.
Now, it's a big jump from being angry with the guy to killing him.
No, but what really scares me is that the police suspect me. They're not looking for the real murderer.
I'm glad you didn't cooperate with him. Before you talk to the cops again, we need to make sure you have a good attorney.
Listen, Scott Baldwin is an amazing lawyer. He helped me out. I'll get his number.
Okay.
How could this be happening? Can you give me some elbow room here, please?
You gotta get a bigger bed.
Why? This one is so much more intimate.
Yeah, I know, but my arm is falling asleep.
Listen, are you complaining? Because if you are, I'm not going to invite you to come over and play with me anymore.
Oh, that's not good. A couple of really good toys.
No, that's more like what I want to hear.
You've got like a power over guys, don't you?
Yes, I do. But I use my powers for good, not evil.
Well, let's take Chris Ramsey, for example.
Oh, let's not and say we did.
Well, Garcia was interviewing you, and all of a sudden, Ramsey pipes up and he says that he was in there when you were having a fight with Devlin. He said...
Talk about spoiling the mood.
Well, it's just that he said that he broke up the fight, but, I saw you at the elevator after that fight, and I didn't see Ramsey.
Listen, sweetie, we're not in court. We're in my bed.
Was Ramsey in there when you had the fight, or not?
Not.
Why didn't you tell the police?
Because Chris surprised me. And I was just so darn happy to be out of the hot seat for a moment that I let it ride.
Eve, you're gonna have to tell the cops that.
Why?
Because if you lie to them, you could end up in Sing Sing.
Well, that's exactly why I can't contradict myself now.
Yeah, but impeding a murder investigation is not smart. Not smart at all.
Well, what about you? I mean, you found the body and hid the evidence and then lied about it.
That's different.
How? How was that different?
Because I was trying to protect you.
I don't need your protection. Unless you think I did it.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not the paper, Doc. Don't let that spoil the mood. Come on, please,
It's
please,
too
please,
late.
please.
Lucy, they already found out about the murder weapon.
Oh, my goodness. They can't really say that, can they?
Well, according to that wacky First Amendment, they can. Oh, well, at least the writer got his facts straight. My twin brother was a serial killer. I have a history of mental instability.
That still does not mean you're connected to Bennett Devlin's murder. in any
According to
way.
this, it does. Anybody who reads this is going to think I killed Devlin.
Doesn't your ship start in like 4 minutes?
Huh, yes. We're just counting. Bye, guys. Bye. Oh.
Why are you staring at me?
You got the medication from Devlin's lab?
Yeah, it's upstairs in my room.
What time were you in the lab yesterday?
I wasn't watching the clock. Why?
Did you see the murder?
The lab was empty when I was there.
You can tell me the truth.
That is the truth.
If you say so.
Hey, I got the message.
Thank you for coming here to meet me. Garcia tried to question me yesterday. Which brings me to why I called you. Will you be my attorney?
Well, I want you to know this up front. I didn't care for your father, so if that doesn't bother you...
It doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you.
Okay. All right, let me ask you a couple of questions.
Go ahead.
Okay, where were you the night of the murder?
I had argued with my father. And I was still steaming when Frank found me. He wanted to take me to get food, and we were on our way out of the hospital when I got paged back to a patient's room. I told Frank I'd meet him later at the recovery room, and I went off to see the patient.
Well, then that's good, because there must be some sort of time record on the patient's chart, right?
No. By the time I got there, the patient had been moved for tests. He was already gone.
So then you don't have an alibi.
I guess I'm not the easy client you thought I'd be.
No, wait a second. All right, let me ask you this. Hindsight, is there anything that you remembered happening or seeing that led up to your father's murder?
No. I was so upset about finding out about my father and Allison Schuyler. It's all I could think about. And I didn't notice anything.
You saw nothing?
No. I crossed the street to go over to the recovery room and meet Frank. We saw the commotion. We came back here. The police told us the news.
I know. I was here. I saw. You were quite a shock for you.
Well, the second shock came when they asked to fingerprint me and take hair and blood samples.
Well, if you don't give the samples voluntarily, the DA will get a court order. So you might as well give in and avoid the appearance of guilt.
If I have to anyway.
Right. Let's go.
All right. the man I was looking for. Are you setting me up?
What? Setting you up? How?
By lying to the police about being there when Devlin and I fought.
I was trying to help you.
Since when?
Okay, look. Maybe I need an alibi as well.
Aha.
I slept with the guy's wife. He gave me a lousy evaluation. Everyone knows I hated him. Can we just scratch each other's backs here?
No. I don't trust you. Did you kill him?
No. Did you?
No, I didn't. And if you're so innocent, then I guess you won't mind if I go to the police and tell them the truth about what really happened.
No, wait a minute. You can't do that.
Yes, I can. Give me a good reason why I shouldn't.
Come on, Eve. Everybody around here blames me for everything. Matt thought I blew his cover. Now murder? I can't have that pinned on me.
Oh. So this is what little Chrissy looks like, desperate. Well, your puppy dog eyes aren't gonna work on me.
Use your head, Eve. You need this alibi more than I do. You're the ex-mistress who everybody knows had a knockdown, drag-out fight with the dearly departed before he got smoked with a fountain pen. Go ahead. Tell Garcia the truth if you want. I can take my chances with the police. Can you?
Boy, Doc, the police really can't possibly suspect you because you were at the hospital, but while you were there, you were with somebody the whole time. I mean, first you were with me, and then you were with Gail. Right, weren't you?
Why are you coming up with an alibi for me?
It's just if Garcia were to stop by and ask questions, I would like to have the right answers.
You mean you want us to have our story straight?
I mean, I just don't like surprises.
I already told you. I had my session with Gail, and then I spent I don't know how long looking for Victor.
Did you see anybody or talk to anybody?
I spoke to the lab tech. And I don't remember seeing or speaking to anyone until I found you at the nurse's station.
So, you don't really have an alibi?
I guess I don't.
Doc, does it worry you at all that when we found Victor, he had blood all over the side of his shirt?
You think Victor did it?
What are you doing here?
I got a message from Garcia calling me in. Fancy that, I must have a new admirer. What are you doing here?
I'm representing Julie. She's in there being fingerprinted and stuff like that. Do you have a lawyer with you?
No, I don't need one. Especially not one who thinks I'm a murderer.
You're gonna need representation.
No, I don't. Unless you've decided to tell them that you found my bracelet next to the body. Have you?
Did they call you in for questions?
Yeah, I think that's the game plan. I want to try and help find whoever did this. Thanks, Eve.
How'd it go in there?
Now I know what a lab rat feels like.
Thanks for coming down, Doctor.
That's it? I can go?
That's it. You can go.
I'm going home then.
I'll call you.
Bye. Bye. So am I next on your hit parade?
Batter up. Say, Baldwin, don't you think it's odd that Julie would ask you to represent her, considering how much you hated her father? Well, I was one in a slew of people that hated the guy.
Because he gave a deposition against you during your kidnapping trial?
Oh, for crying out loud, Garcia. Everybody in town testified against me, and they're all alive.
Where were you the night of the murder?
Are you interrogating me?
Scott, please. Consider it a friendly little interview for now.
After you. Well, it looks like I'm a suspect now, too.
Misery loves company. So what are you going to say?
You worried I might tell the truth?
Sunday, guess who's coming to dinner? Warren Beatty, Sharon Stone, Paula Jones, and President Clinton. The latest from the White House Correspondents' Dinner on Good Morning America Sunday. Vote for your favorite Port Charles story. Visit abc.com and take our daily poll.